Hello and welcome to part 13 of our of our fucking Pathfinder Overwatch. God damn it, I can't even talk. Pathfinder Rise of the Runelords. Ugh, got stupid mouth. But yeah, so we're going to be jumping into part 13. Hope everybody's excited for the continuation of our little dungeon adventure here that we've been in for like 4 or 5 streams now. Eventually we'll get out of this ridiculously large dungeon. But yeah, with that, we'll go ahead and turn it over to our secondary streamer for the same campaign, who is Blood Thunder, and we'll let him do the recap. So here we go.
Alright, yeah, if everyone will remember, you have just defeated Nualia, the leader of all of the terror attacks on Sandpoint. You've discovered her plans to raid the village and burn it as a sacrifice to Lamashtu. Now you are exploring the rest of the dungeon, discovering what lies beneath. She has hinted at something very powerful, and you've just recently found a secret entrance. Javier, I believe you've just stepped through into the
Indeed.
next section.
Yep. More doors! Ah!
And indeed, you
Haha.
find a hallway with more doors.
Wonderful.
It
Alright,
was a trick.
Kathers. Kathers, do what you do best. Listen to Kyrie.
Can you give me a recap of what the doors look like?
Yes, each of these are double doors to the north, east, and south. However, none of them look particularly ornate. They all seem to be basically stone doors, yet they are all still depicting the image of a man holding a glaive in one hand and a book in the other.
Alright, I guess Kathos is gonna open the top double doors.
Okay, you open up the top double doors as they swing open, revealing a barren room that contains an upraised die on which sits a marble throne. To either side stand statues of a man clutching a book and a glaive. A ghostly figure seems to be seated in the throne, an image of the same man who appears in the statues. He seems to be addressing an audience as he moves his hands about, his fingers decorated with hooked rings. But the words issuing from his phantom mouth are difficult to make out and in a very strange language.
If only we had something that could let us read that. Oh, yeah. Who has the scroll?
I guess you do, since you're identifying it.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out the scroll of. Hang on one sec, sorry. Scroll of comprehend. First of all, do I speak this language?
What are your languages?
I believe Common and Draconic.
No, you do not understand this language.
What about Dominicus?
Languages?
Common, Celestial, Draconic. Uh, I can't see my last one.
Chances are, probably none of you have ever heard this language before.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna use that scroll.
There was likely someone here who did research and probably understood this language. Javier.
I'm gonna use the scroll of comprehend languages. Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, he's saying you a dummy.
well, whoever it was, they must
Which-
not be here anymore. So.
Dominicus cuts eyes at Javier. Everyone cuts eyes at Javier.
So I'm gonna just use the scroll of comprehend languages and see. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read the. What is it on the wall? Is that right?
This dude's talking.
Oh, he's talking.
It's basically, imagine like a hologram.
Yeah, it's like a
That's
memory
kinda
hologram.
Oh, okay. Like Princess Leia in Episode 4.
Kind of like that, except it seems to be breaking up and missing a few pieces.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna. Is it like audible or is it like like if I use the scroll, I'm not gonna be wasting it.
You could use it and read his lips.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. That is level 1 bard, so yep, you should be able to read that just fine.
You with those in-house rules.
He
You
seems
can
to
read
be
his lips.
reading a short message over and over. It is upon us, but I command you remain. Witness my power. For Alasnist's petty wrath is but a flash compared to my strength. Take my final work to your graves, and let its memory be the last thing you.
Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope.
I can repeat it if you'd like.
Yeah, please repeat that. There was a couple, and there was like one or two, like there was definitely a name that I didn't quite catch. I want to hear it. Yeah, just say it again.
The imagery sets back to his original stance. It is upon us, but I command you remain. Witness my power. How Alasnist's petty wrath is but a flash compared to my strength. Take my final work to your graves, and let its memory be the last thing you.
So, I'm gonna look back at everybody else and say, it's kind of broken up. It's not like a complete message, but it's a guy telling someone to stay, and he makes mention of. Well, he's telling the guy to stay and witness his power, and he's saying that Elastinus' power is nothing to his. And then it's just kind of.
Dominicus pokes the hologram.
The hologram continues around your fingers, still conveying his message.
Does the name Elastinus ring any bells with anybody?
I don't know. Let me think.
Whew. Okay.
I fucking heard something somewhere.
Dominicus, you remember reading from a few of the notes here that Elasnist was related to the ancient nation of Thassalon. In fact, it all starts to click to you. Thassalon, the unknown language. This man is speaking Thessalonian, an ancient people who once lived in this region thousands of years ago.
It's the damn snake people. Where's our fury? It's the damn snake people.
I seem to remember someone mentioning snakes before.
Dominicus' mind drifts back to the bird. What? That's what I saw him as. I'm a cat.
Saw him as dinner.
Seriously. Just meal to go. But yeah, Dominicus shares this information with the rest of the party. And then points back at the hologram. I'm pretty sure that he had something to do with this ancient civilization. I'm pretty sure that this entire complex did.
Maybe he's the one that. What happened? What happened to the Thessalonians? I mean, they're not here anymore.
I don't know. Do I remember that? Is there any last knowledge of them that I would know? Like what the rumored demise of their civilization was or something? Like how dinosaurs were rumored to be wiped out by a meteor or something?
Didn't honestly expect you to roll a 20 on it. Hold on.
Correct. My knowledge is infinite. If I don't know it, Kyrie does. If I haven't seen it, it's new to me.
This is something that you have seen, though. You know that the ancient nation of Thassalon was actually overcome by a lot of war and strife due to the ancient wizards who ruled the land. They were also
Oh shit, the
definitely-
holograms broke.
you, you definitely remember that they were very powerful wizards. You don't quite remember exactly what they did, but you do know that there were several of them that ruled the nation of Thassalon. But due to their ambition, the nation did not last.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, they magicked themselves to death. But I'm not sure how.
Maybe he was involved somehow. Either way, I think we should move on because I don't know if we have much more information to garner from here.
Dominicus says, considering that this is an ancient civilization and even a shred of this kind of a magical hologram has continued to exist this long, I doubt that he didn't have something to do with it.
Fair point.
The magic's at play here to keep that thing going this long would have to be incredible. Even considering its degradation, of course.
Yeah, the fact that even that much of the message is pretty amazing.
I know it's far beyond any of our capabilities. Dominicus looks at Kyrie and himself and Javier.
I wonder what we'll find behind the next door.
Why don't you open it? No, okay. Kathos is gonna open the bottom door.
Alright. With a hearty budge, eventually the doors give way.
It's a Twinkie!
Revealing a large, flaming Twinkie in the center of the room.
We found the last Twinkie. If that's not a Twinkie, I'm Richard Nixon. That's
Actually,
a damn Twinkie.
What it looks to be
Trump's Tuesday.
is a fire pit.
I don't look anything like a fire pit.
Pretend it looks like a fire pit.
Oh, okay. It looks like a fire pit.
Is there a fire in it?
Yes, you can tell that there is a fire still burning.
Okay, just making sure.
Dominicus cast create water above it.
You cast create water and it falls down into the fire, spilling onto the floor below it.
Is it out?
The fire continues to rage.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I look at everybody else. That was a gallon of water. I don't know what else to do.
In fact, you notice there's not even any steam.
Javier casts Detect Magic.
Yes, there's a large amount of magic from this room, emanating from the fire pit and all around the room. As you get a further look, you notice that there's several candles, which are hung from the ceiling and on the walls. They also have a fire, which emanates a magical aura.
I relay this information to my party mates.
Dominicus doesn't like this room.
Hmm.
Twinkies are too fattening.
should should we have a look around?
I guess Arcana check to see what kind of magic is making it.
You gonna knowledge arcana to find out what's making the fires burn?
Sure.
Which ones?
Your mother.
Yamata.
Told you.
Alright.
If I don't know it, she does.
As far as the candles go, you know this as continual flame. However, the fire in the middle of the room is a bit different. It seems to be actual fire, except it seems to be made magically permanent.
That's impossible. Witchcraft. Sorcery. Neat.
Neat.
Can we investigate the room and look around for more stuff? Anything that might be, I don't know, hiding, useful. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? Like perception?
You can perception.
Kathos apparently also has the eyes of a hawk.
Nat 20, baby.
Look at that. Alright.
Yeah, you can see the piping behind the walls.
Indeed.
I
You do see some piping behind the walls. In fact, there are two spots on the wall that look interesting to you. Two spots to the south. They almost seem to be false walls.
Ah, can you ping them?
You have one right here, one right here.
I didn't see your ping. Do I need to like refresh my page or something?
Oh, I'm in the wrong layer. My bad.
Oh, okay.
That one and that one.
Okay.
About 10 foot in from each wall.
What's that?
About 10 feet from each of the western and eastern walls.
Okay. I'm going to say, uh, hey guys, it looks like two of these walls are fake. Maybe they're hiding something.
Dominicus casts Detect Trap over the areas. It's a huge area.
You don't notice any traps.
Javier's gonna walk up to this one and like, I guess push on it, like put his hand up. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Do you actually find a spot where you can stick your hand in and remove the wall
Oh
as it
man,
slides to the side, revealing a small alcove?
I'm gonna go in there. What's in here? Can I look around? Do I need to percept again?
Uh, Not necessarily, no.
Dominicus seals it shut behind him. No, I'm joking.
This seems this seems more like a storage area to you. As far as what you find, uh, make sure I get the right alcove here.
Duh.
Yep, actually, in this alcove, there's nothing.
Oh.
Dominicus opens the other alcove. I like that wording.
Dominicus, as you walk towards that alcove, give me a perception.
Damn you!
Alright, you don't notice anything, but you make your way to the alcove. And opened it, revealing an alcove with a small silver chest on a shelf.
What do you find?
A small silver chest.
Ooh.
You have to tell me if it's a cop.
Need somebody to unlock that.
I can detect traps through walls. If this son of a bitch is trapped, Dominicus is going to attempt to open the lid.
Yes, the lid swings open and reveals what looks to be a very, very well crafted ring. It is a silvery looking ring with white runes running across it.
What'd you find?
Dominicus slams the lid shut and says, "Nothing, damn."
Well, should we keep going then?
I don't know, the chest itself has to be worth something.
I'm gonna. What? What can I do to like try to figure out if he's lying or not?
Sense
You
motive.
can sense motive, yeah.
Sense motive. Okay, that's just a straight roll, so I'll probably fail. Ooh.
What the fuck?
Alright, roll that bluff, Dominicus.
Boom! Not in my house.
He's telling the truth, there's nothing in that chest.
Okay. All right. Well, let's keep exploring then.
Who here understands Infernal? Kyrie, do you know Infernal?
Common, Elven, Celestial, Goblin, and Draconic.
Alright. In a strange language, you
I
hear
mean-
something emanate from the northeastern corner.
By the way, I get another language, so I could just take that language.
Kind of a weird time to take it. Have some kind of epiphany. Oh yeah, I know
I
Infernal.
remember this language.
Fine.
I mean,
go
it's
for
not
it.
necessarily
If-
like weird because I am Asimar, so I mean, at some point, maybe in my lineage, I would have remembered this.
We
If
studied
that's the one you want to take, then go for it.
all the time in cleric school.
Well, I mean, ain't none of us know any fucking evil languages anyway. We all know
please.
fucking regular languages.
No, dude, I want to know what it says. Do I don't care.
Alright, I'll take Infernal as my last language.
In a dark, gruff voice, you hear from the northeastern corner, "No, you shall not continue adventuring. You will be my plaything." As a large creature appears in the corner.
Oh shit, it's the thing.
Everybody roll initiative.
It's the thing. This thing is fast as nuts.
I'm gonna raise my buckler.
Ooh, Javier with 3.
I'm gonna cry this
Alright.
hard.
Let's cue up that music. Javier,
Yes.
a large,
Prepare your anus.
wolf-like, demonic creature stands above you, towering over you. Spittle and black drool dripping from his fangs as he opens his maw wide. He turns a beady red eye to you.
I hiss at him.
He looks you over for a second, and then lunges forward for a bite. Oh my goodness.
Luckily, I have an AC of 39.
Shit. Fucking epic level. He's about to tear you apart. You gonna bleed, boy.
Is that the damage?
Rip.
Spinal tap.
What's that?
It was a crit, it's a spinal tap.
What is
normal
that?
damage and a -4 penalty on attack rolls, skill checks, and ability checks for 1d4 rounds.
Okay. Ugh. I'm glad I didn't get that double damage.
So let's see what the damage is.
By the way, Javier looks fucked up right now. Oh wait, no
Yes.
wait. Was that the damage?
Yeah,
Was
12 is the damage.
12 is your damage.
Oh shit! I thought I took 23 damage.
No, that was him confirming the crit.
Oh okay.
And then 1 round of -4 to all of your checks. As the large creature bites down on you, getting a good grip on the back of your neck, throttling you.
Javier pushes against it and says, "Easy, I'm not that kind of girl."
He looks you over, confers back in Infernal. Ah, yes, a decent taste. I haven't tasted anything in millennia. This will be fun. Kathos.
Roar at the beast and attack him with his claws.
Does not confirm, but it hits. Alright, very good. Kathos, something strange. Even though the creature does bleed, you notice that your claws don't seem to be cutting as deep as you'd like. Is my internet derping out?
I'm here, just give me a second.
Okay. It's like my stream looks black and everything. If I refresh.
Can't find any specific classification on what claws fall under as an Eidolon weapon. It just says an Eidolon has a pair of vicious claws at the end of its limbs, giving it 2 claw attacks. These are primary attacks. The claws deal 1d4 damage. The Eidolon must have limbs evolution. The evolution can be applied to legs. The evolution can be selected more than once. Yeah, but like it doesn't say anything about what classification they are, if they're natural or if they're actually considered weapons.
Claws are generally natural weapons, aren't they?
Yep.
Well, there's special classifications though, like the monk, like his fists are considered weapons, even though they're unarmed. So like I can imbue a monk's fist with like, you know, a magic spell, but I can't imbue a natural weapon, so I don't know what his claws fall under, if they're natural weapons or if they actually are considered weapons.
I gotcha. I see what you're saying.
And it doesn't say anything about it, so I guess that's up to Earl.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to cast magic weapon on Kathos' claws.
Double check on the verbiage of it.
There's the spell.
Gives
Yeah.
a weapon, so it doesn't specify, it just says a weapon, so sure. Wait.
You
can't use a
cast
spell
on
on
a
natural
natural
weapons.
weapon such as an unarmed strike, but a monk's unarmed strike is considered a weapon and thus can be enhanced by it. So like would his, you know, abilities, like since they're, you know, created claws designed specifically for combat, like would they be considered weapons, or like are they just natural things like a dog would have?
Yeah, you would need Magic Fang. That's kind of a silly thing that they break it down. Is that... Oh, I see. You have to be a Druid, Ranger, or Summoner to cast that. Yes, this is... not something that you would be familiar with.
Okie dokie. Okay, Dominicus is going to walk forward. And he's going to cast Firebolt at this stupid thing.
He dodges your Firebolt. Leading us to Kyrie.
He's going to walk up to Kathos and place a hand on his arm and cast Magic Fang.
There you go. Kathos' claws begin to emanate a soft magical glow as they are now +1 to attack and damage.
And then I'm gonna move back, cause yeah.
Because, yeah, fuck that thing.
Javier.
Alright, little bard.
So, if I move away from this, am I going to provoke an attack of opportunity
Derp.
on myself?
5 foot step.
So I can move like here. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna do that. I want to move closer to the cleric. Hang on, sorry.
Please step into the alcove.
So Javier's gonna step back and he's going to pull out his harp and strum it, and he's gonna say, how's it? Hang on, let me think of a song. He's gonna say, "Shawty wanna thug, bottles in the club. Shawty wanna hump, you know I like to touch your lovely lady lump." So he's looking at Dominicus in the eye as he's singing this. Shawty wanna lick me like a lollipop. Kind of touches his nipple a little bit. and then that's it. It sounds really weird, and everybody's weirded out, and we all get evolutions because of it.
The fuck?
Hey, he's keeping it weird.
Okay, so Kyrie and Dominicus are taking the natural armor buff. Kathos is taking reach.
I don't know what I'm taking yet, but I'll figure it out in a sec. I'm gonna take resistance to fire 5. That's what I'm gonna take. And then that's it. After that, yeah, sorry.
Alright, just making sure you're busy getting weird. Leading us into round 2. Kathos, the large creature bears down on you, his head whipping side to side.
He whips his hair back and forth.
Before... it's more fur.
The son of a bitch.
He reaches down with his large maw and attempts to grab Kathos, dragging him to the ground.
Up yours.
I'm gonna assume that beats his CMD. As Kathos, he grabs both of your legs and slams you down into the floor.
Dominicus screams at it, "Bad dog!"
He turns an eye towards you, his maw holding at Kathos, and growls loudly.
Dominicus pulls out a roll of paper and says, "I'll boop you on the snoot!"
He doesn't seem concerned about the booping, and instead starts playfully, almost, chomping at Kathos, attempting to keep Kathos pinned down. Kathos? You are currently... he does not care. Kathos, you are currently engaged in a grapple with this creature. You can attempt to break free with a
I love grapples.
escape artist, or you can try to CMB to counter grapple.
Sorry, we were talking about grape apples.
Grapple.
Grapple.
You're now grappling.
It's a grapple, son. Alright,
I'm gonna try to see him be out of it.
Kathos, you cannot break free. Oh, okay, range attack. But either way, Kathos, you just cannot break free. This creature is much too strong.
Dominicus looks at Javier and says, "What the hell weapon do you use now?"
That would be a whip.
Okay.
I like kind of hold it up off my belt and show it to him.
As he holds it up, Dominicus touches the whip and casts magic weapon.
Ooh, thank you.
We gotta get that thing off of Kathos.
I've got an idea, don't worry.
Alright, Kyrie's going to try and cast a snowball at the beast.
Look at that. And yes, that does confirm. Oh, this must be my lucky day. Let's roll that magical crit.
Damn.
Knockback. Double damage and target is pushed 1d6 squares directly away. As you manage to make a snowball twice the size of your normal and throw it with an immense force that catches him completely unaware.
Side note, I'm imagining her throwing Frosty the Snowman.
It's basically a snowman that you've thrown.
Just the whole fucking snowman.
Right.
Make that fort.
There's the 1d. There's 3. Douche. And he stops there, because you know walls.
There are walls.
I'm gonna do this. Alright. And to resist.
Damn you.
Your snowman catches him in the face, pushing him back. He lets out a loud, room-shaking howl as he is knocked backwards into the wall. He swings his head and looks back up at you, blinking rapidly, anger filling his eyes.
Dominicus hisses at him.
He seems completely fixed on Kyrie.
Javier's gonna point a finger at the creature and say, "Hey, I'm casting guilt, by the way. I'm gonna preface this with I'm casting guilt on it, and I believe the will save is 16. It's like 10 plus spell level plus charisma modifier. So 16. He's gonna say, remember when you didn't tell Nualia to not become an evil person? You shouldn't have done that. That's the best I got. Sorry.
Okay. Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah, you feel bad about that, don't you? Bad dog. Bad dog. That's what he's saying.
The creature looks down, then looks at you, and stares off into the middle space. He begins muttering to himself in Infernal.
That's gonna last for 3 rounds. And that's the end of my turn.
Do I know what the hell it's doing?
Yeah, you know that this spell would cause him to think about all of the evil deeds it's done. In fact, it's done quite a lot of evil deeds, which is probably why it's been here. And he's had a long time to think about it. A long time to try and block out what's happened.
He's been a
And
very
it's
bad
all
boy.
coming back to him.
Wow.
Every now and then he licks his chops, considering the evil deeds.
That's the end of my turn.
The creature is still muttering to himself, every now and then swinging his arms around and making a roar, obviously reliving some past deed.
So I'm assuming Kathy's not grappled anymore?
No.
Okay, Kathos is going to stand up and attack the beast with his claws.
Alright, let's see what this crit's got for us. Nerve cluster. Normal damage, and target is stunned for 1d6 rounds, with a fort save to act on each round. Wowee.
Kathos is like, fuck it, we're doing it live.
Kathos, you do it live. And however, when you hit with your second claw, it just doesn't seem to cut through. Actually, correction, yes, that one does cut through. Might be. Alright. Dominicus.
Okay, Dominicus raises a paw from his cloak and channels divine energy into his allies, mainly Javier, to heal him up. Damn it! Keep forgetting to switch back. Still rolls it right though. Everybody heal for 13.
Kathos just does everything.
Yeah, dude, he's a man.
Yeah. Step aside, Javier. Kathos is about to start singing.
Oh my.
I bet that would be horrifying.
Let me sing you the song of my people.
Meow.
Yes, Max.
Was that Kathos?
Sing me the song of your people. He's like, shut up, you are my people.
He's like, get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
That's exactly what he's saying. But I never do. Alright, anyway, Kyrie.
Alright. Whoop, I pressed a button. Okay, we're gonna try Acid Splash this time. See how that works out.
Let's see, he's getting... This is Dex bonus. Yes. Due to his stunned nature, you do manage to land the Acid Splash on him.
Well. Isn't that just
Javier.
Javier is going to strum his harp once again, casting Lullaby. Shit, I don't have a song for this. Hang on one sec. This is a terrible lullaby, but I'm just gonna go with it. It's gonna sing, I knew a man who lived in fear. It was huge, it was angry, it was drawing near. Behind his house, a secret place, was the shadow of a demon he could never face. He built a wall with steel and flame, and men with guns to keep it in. And so that's Cast a Lullaby. I have to look that up. I actually don't know exactly how it works, so give me 2 seconds.
Huh.
Singing song, but couldn't search while singing. Damn you, Javi.
Well, if I'm like clicked into a text window while I'm using my push to talk, it just like spams the letter I'm using. So it gets a will save. I believe it's going to be 15. And it says any creature within the area that fails a will save becomes drowsy and inattentive, taking a -5 penalty on perception checks and a -2 penalty on will saves against sleep effects while the lullaby is in effect. And it's concentration, so it lasts for however long I concentrate on it, up to 1 round per caster level thereafter.
Alright, go ahead and give me a concentration on this one.
How do I do that?
You should have an actual roll for it.
Yeah, there's a concentration check.
What do we know what tab that's in?
Spells.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
That should be right there underneath your caster level check, concentration check.
Alright, you got it.
I'm so concentrated right now. But he gets a will save against it, and I think it's like 15. Ooh.
Alright, negates.
Okay.
It's a cool idea, though.
Alright, well, I tried.
He did try it.
He's still feeling guilty, so.
He is indeed still feeling guilty.
What's up, L Smash Keyboard?
Let's go ahead and do that stun roll. Alright. He is not stunned for this round, but is still feeling pretty guilty.
Bad kitty, or doggy, whatever.
You can see him growling to himself, making lapping motions and tightening up his claws in his hands. He looks to you for a moment, and then looks over around at nothing in particular. Kathos.
Alright, Kathos is gonna growl at it and then attack him with his magical claws. Wait a
However, since he is not stunned this round, he's able to see your claws coming and dodge, shouting out insults at you in Infernal. Huh. Words. It's more like super mega ultra squints.
So you mean squints?
Yes. Yes.
Alright. Dominicus is once again going to attempt to hit this thing with a firebolt. Nyan!
Yes, the firebolt lands and singes the creature.
Satisfied purr.
He growls back and yells back in Infernal. No, you won't keep me trapped in this room with this fire.
Alright, I'm going to try and acid splash it again.
It lands.
And there was much rejoicing.
You can tell by now several spots in his fur coat have been singed and burned away.
Dominicus feels no compassion for creatures of evil.
Javier's going to squeeze past Dominicus and stand over here. And he's
Acrobatics check. No, I'm just joking.
it's gonna say, Dominicus, get back. I'm about to do something. And then he's gonna hold his action until Dominicus moves.
Dominicus shoots him the finger. How am I supposed to move?
Just do it whenever you can. And I'm just gonna hold my action, so until Dominicus is either Dominicus moves or ends his turn. How does that sound? Is that okay? Is that good enough?
So you're dropping concentration? Oh wait, no, here's... Never mind.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, you're holding for him?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold for Dominicus.
The spaced out look on the creature's face fades as he turns towards Dominicus, begins to growl, but stops. as he can still feel the icy grip of the snowman.
What about the guilt?
Guilt is over.
3 rounds. I rolled a 3 on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was on round 2, so he should still be feeling pretty bad about what he's done.
Yeah, Earl.
He's not feeling bad, he's stunned.
That too. Okay, that works.
I mean, unless if you can read his mind or anything.
Yeah. All I was saying was that the guilt should end on the next round.
Yeah, it doesn't matter right now. He's stunned.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck him anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucks him.
Alright, Kaito's gonna take a 5-foot step back and smash the beast with his claws because he has the reach.
Do that from right there. Alright, first one lands. However, the second one can't seem to dig through his thick mane. Dominicus.
Dominicus is going to move back next to Javier.
At this point, Javier's gonna cast Skybolt on the. Unfortunately, it's gonna hit Kathos as well, but he's gonna cast Skybolt on the creature. He gets a reflex save for half. Yeah, and it should be 16. Sorry, Kathos. Javier looks at Kathos sorrowfully and mouths the words, "Sorry, Kathos," as he casts the spell. Nice. Oh wait, no, it's 17, but Kathos still passes.
Kathos is the most reflexive thing ever.
Alright, half damage. Hang on one sec. So 18 damage halved. So 9 to both.
All right, very
That
good.
was my impression of lightning.
Wait, it should still be Dominicus's turn, because that was just my action from the previous round.
And Dominicus's action is a firebolt.
Yes, it lands, dealing 7 damage to the creature.
Boom. Dominicus gives Javier a high five.
Yeah! Chest bump.
lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. I fucking like this. All right, 210-21.
Fresh shock.
Alright, Kyrie is going to acid splash.
So you're saying you'd be Ray Romano? Because I'm monotone, sarcastic, and dead already. 2 drums and a cymbal fall off a cliff.
See what you did there. The creature shakes its head, coming free from its stun, and lets out a loud, painful howl. He looks everyone over very quickly. One sec. Alright. He begins casting a spell. As suddenly, his form starts to fade back and forth, in and out of reality. Leading us to Kathos.
Alright, Kathos is going to attempt to attack it with his claws.
High or low?
We're gonna go low.
Alright, low to hit. High. Right. Second one, high or low?
Low.
Kathos, you swing, but your claws just go straight through his form, as he doesn't really appear to be where he seems to be.
Don't worry, everyone. I've got this. Dominica says.
Javier casts Skybolt on the dog and says, "Sorry again, Kathos. I hope it doesn't hurt too much." It's 17, so you're gonna take full damage. Not you, but you know, the dog. The big ugly demon dog.
No, Earl's taking full damage.
Earl, I'm aiming it at you. Okay,
Alright.
Kathos gets half. Thank
DR
God.
Infinite.
Thank God, Kathos.
For all that beautiful damage footage.
$17. So is that rounded up or down for Kathos?
I usually round up.
Okay. So Kathos is gonna take 9. Sorry, Kathos. And then
But
the dog takes 17.
Javier,
Yes.
he did not look great before you cast the Skybolt, and in fact, he looks positively dead. Describe it.
Lightning arcs from Javier's hand, entering the right eye of the dog, and bouncing around in its skull, and eventually crackling out around its body as like smoke comes up off of the dog, and it collapses to the ground in a singed and smelly burning heap.
As combat drops, the smell of musty, old, burning fur filling the air.
Meow.
Think it was carrying anything?
Dominicus hands Kathos a Barry's Red Cola. Potion of Cure Light Wounds.
I figured.
What's the potion of Cure Light Wounds again?
D8 plus 1.
Barry's Red Cola.
Kyrie's Red Cola.
Kyrie's Red Cola. Saren Reyes Red Cola.
Yes. Thank goodness for Siren Ray's Red Cola.
So I'm gonna check out this creature.
Go ahead, zoom in on that.
I'm gonna really look at it. Oh, I rolled that as Kathos, but that's my check.
Alright. You don't find any real useful loot on him. In fact, he didn't seem to have much care for carrying anything. However, you could probably salvage a few materials if you wanted anything off of him. If you were that kind of caster.
I'm not.
Alright.
No.
I'm going
Huh.
to pull one of the empty potion bottles out from my pack, and I'm going to fill it with this thing's blood.
Right. You fill it with outsider blood. However, this seems different than your normal blood. While it does have an inky black look to it, it feels very warm inside of the vial. In an unnatural warmth.
Well, I'm sure that'll be weird. I'll take that to an alchemist. Dominicus mutters to himself. Well then. Dominicus walks behind Kyrie in the hallway and then hands her the ring real quick and asks her to look at it.
Okay, I'm rolling a knowledge arcana check to see what kind of ring magic is on the ring.
You've seen this ring before. In pages past, in books you've read. You know this as a Ring of Force shield. This ring generates a shield as per Wall of Force that stays within the ring and can be wielded by the wearer as if it were a heavy shield with +2 AC. It has no armor check penalty or arcane spell failure, since it is weightless, has no real encumbrance. It can be activated and deactivated at will as a free action. I will get you the magical activation word in just a second. You would know that you can activate the ring by yelling the word Kestram.
I'm having some trouble getting this to work in Roll20. Okay, I fixed it.
Okay,
Yeah, I just had to set my steel shield to carried and then set the ring as a shield.
there you go.
It's funny though, because you can set it as a shield, but you can set it as being worn as a ring, so that's pretty useful.
Alright, well that's a good new addition.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's actually pretty useful.
For the first time.
Yeah.
What's your AC now?
19.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not higher?
No. 5 from my armor, and then I had a +1 from my old shield. This gives me a +2, and then I have 1 from my dodge. So yeah, and then a modifier for my dexterity. So yeah, 19.
Aren't you wearing the? Are you wearing that armor I gave you a couple sessions ago?
What armor?
The what was it like? Plus. Hang on. Exquisite bandit armor.
I think that's heavy armor.
It is heavy armor.
Yeah, I can only wear medium armor.
What?
Oh.
You're a cleric.
I can wear heavy armor?
Yeah.
Oh, I've just been wearing scale mail.
I mean, that's what clerics do.
Well, I'll have to look up the stats of this bandit armor.
Oh wait, light armor, medium armor, and shields. Oh, Shizer. Okay,
Yeah,
that's new.
it's not heavy, huh?
Did they errata that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't wear heavy. I knew I couldn't.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that's why I chose scale mail, because I couldn't wear heavy.
Oh man, I was really hoping your AC was even higher than that.
Huh.
Nah. Well,
Let's-
I mean, right now it is. Right now I'm at 20 because of your weird vibrations.
I dropped that. I'm dropping that right now.
Well, I'm just saying, whenever
Right.
you have that popped, I'm at 20.
Oh, I got you.
Go. Do you Did you activate your shield to get your AC bonus?
I did.
All right. As you yell, or at least say, the magical word, a large shield of force, looking like the image of a seven-pointed star, arises from the ring and forms around your arm. In fact, the seven-pointed star looks familiar, doesn't it, Javier?
It looks a lot like what's on my neck, huh?
Indeed it does.
Oh man. Cool. Now we've got matching accoutrement.
Dominicus grins.
We need to find something for Kyrie. So she can.
She
can
said
be
maybe
part
some
of
lovely earrings.
That'd be awesome. All right.
Magical nipple rings.
Jesus.
Whoa, Doc. Just goes straight to it.
Hey, it's not me who made the loot.
+2 pasties.
Ting.
Anyway, she's got a couple more doors to open, huh?
Dominicus says Ketsaram. Dominicus says ketchup. And the shield goes away.
Shield recedes back into the ring. Alright, you opening the next set of doors?
Where?
Stone doors swing open, revealing a room that contains three low tables, their tops covered with a strange and chilling selection of tools, saws, long-bladed knives, and objects whose purpose is not really readily apparent. A strange collection of bones lie near the southern table, too many to be one skeleton, but too few to be two.
I'm gonna let do fromage.
Javier casts detect magic. Yeah, I think it's 60 feet. Hang on one sec. Let me just check the distance. Oh yeah, detect magic.
All right. Excuse me. Yeah. Right. There's a small glint of magic coming from the room on one of the tables.
Can I discern which one it is?
Seems to be the one to the far east.
All right, I'm gonna come over here and investigate said table, looking for the source of the magic.
You trace the magic down to what appears to be some kind of small device bearing a 7-pointed star on the end and a handle on the other side.
Can you
Looks
just
kind of like a stick with a 7-pointed star and a handle at one side of it.
Oh, I pick it up. And so does nothing bad happen to me for picking it up? Just
I think
As
he
far
wants
as
you
you
to.
can, as far
okay.
as you can tell.
All right, I'm going to gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna use. Well, I'm gonna cast Canny Effort on myself, and I'm also gonna sing a song real quick to become very skilled. Hang on, let me mark off the round of performance real quick. Okay, let's see. Hang on, I gotta look up some lyrics real quick. Strum my fuck, hang on. Sorry.
Indian Jones.
Sorry, if I'm clicked into a text box, it just spams a fucking thing, and it's just kind of stupid, but I can't get out of it. So strums the harp and says, "Push me up against the wall, young Kentucky girl in a push-up bra, falling all over myself to lick your heart and taste your health. 'Cause with the bird I share this lonely view, and with the bird I share this lonely view." And then he's gonna roll a spellcraft check and erase 1,000,000 V's from Google.
What are we gonna call your cover album?
24.
That's a weird name.
Like
Sounds
that
like a
dating
Taylor
show?
Swift album, doesn't it?
Yes, this appears to be some kind of magical key.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna hold it up and say, "I got the keys, keys, keys." Anyway, and like, yeah, and then I'm gonna. That's all. That's all the magic I detect in here.
That's all the magic you detect.
Okay, I'm gonna suggest that this key probably goes to that evil-looking door over here. So I'm just gonna walk on over, and I'm gonna shout back to Dominicus. Can you see if there's any traps around here before I do this?
Dominica says, fine. And with a sigh, cast detect traps.
You detect no traps.
All right, I'm gonna. Is there like a key slot on this door? Or let me look at the door. Describe this door to me.
All right. At the southern wing of this hallway, you see a pair of stone doors carved with the depictions of two skeletons reaching out to clutch a skull between them. However, you can give me a perception check to try and locate the area where the key would go.
In the skeleton bum. Thousand years of pain, that shit.
Javier's gonna give the key to someone else.
Yes, Javier.
Better how to use it.
You see skeletons, skulls. You're not sure what to make of it.
Any of you guys have any idea where to put this? And he holds it out.
Heyo.
I have no idea what I'm doing here. He just holds it out.
Dominicus examines the door. Kathos examines it better.
Yes, you both find a spot above the skull where the two skeletons are reaching for that could fit a star-shaped key.
It's not a race, Kathos. Fuck you.
Javier just throws the key up into the air and lets the key fall where it may.
Kathos takes the key and unlocks the door. And then laughs at all of you.
Kathos, you fit the key into the seven-pointed star-shaped indention that you find covered in a layer of dust. The key locks in, and a deep red glow comes from the spot where you placed it as it sinks into the stone, and the handle twists and contorts to fit either side of the door.
Evil! Fucking mermaid man. He would know what to do.
You would.
Okay, so is this thing sliding open like, you know, some sort of futuristic door, or are we pushing it open? What's happening?
You feel that you could grab the two handles and swing the doors open from each.
Swing it, baby.
As he's doing that, Javier walks up and casts light on Kathos.
On Kathos. Kathos is not a thing.
On Kathos.
Kathos is totally a thing. Alright, Kathos, you emanate light.
Now he's really the bull god. He's bull Kathos.
Divine Avenger.
Divine murderer.
Alright, Kathos, as you step into the room, you notice that 4 pillars support the domed ceiling of this room. Several dark alcoves containing standing sarcophagi grace the walls, and a statue of a stern man wielding a glaive and holding a book stands in the southern part of the chamber.
Dominicus points into the room and says, "Hey, there's that guy again."
The decorator certainly had a motif.
You mean dank and creepy and weird?
And dude with a glaive. What? Can you describe the statue again?
Yes, it is a stern-looking man wielding a glaive in one hand and a book in the other.
All right. And you said there's sarcophagi?
There are sarcophagi.
Is that
Are
the
they-
same dude that we saw in the hologram?
As far as you can tell from how most of these are rather old and most of their features have started to come off, you can tell that it looks to be the same person. You can't quite make out the detailed facial figures. However, this is the best one you've seen. It does look to be the same person.
Huh.
Are these sarcophagi, are they open or closed?
They all seem to be closed, except for one to the southwest, where it seems slightly ajar.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the one on the southwest and check it out.
All right, Javier, you walk up and, give me a perception.
Death grasp.
17.
Javier, a ghostly hand reaches out from the sarcophagus.
Called it.
Give me a reflex.
Just fucking
As-
like leaps out of the way.
Exactly. You are very spooked, and you jump back, avoiding the ghostly hand
Oh
reaching
god!
out towards you.
Zoinks!
Just then, you hear a ghostly howl throughout the halls. Everyone roll initiative.
Dominicus says aloud, "This is why you don't desecrate other people's graves."
Sometimes the graves desecrate you back. Meow!
Oh god.
There's a ghost cat, apparently we're screwed.
Yes. Several ghost cats step out from the sarcophagus. Kyrie. A shadowy figure lurches forth towards you, reaching out with a dark, ghostly hand. I assume that does not hit your touch.
No. That doesn't hit anyone's touch.
No, it does not.
Motherfucker could be asleep. You go to touch them, they roll over as you go to touch them.
No.
So I have a question.
Hmm.
If I cast Skybolt right now, all of these enemies, like if I cast it right here, these guys are technically within 15 feet.
They would be.
So I could hit all 3 of them.
So they, and except for Dominicus and you.
I'm gonna cast it on the middle one and hit the two to its sides.
However, they are closer to each other, so I would allow that.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast on the middle one and try to hit them all. So like, boom, boom. So they get a reflex save for half, and the saving throw is 17.
Got it? Don't got it? Don't got it.
Alright, well,
Starting from top down.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Kyrie and Kate.
yeah, so one of them is going to take half, and I'm just going to roll the damage now. 17. And then I'm going, yeah, and then after that I'm going to move back right here, and then that's it. That's the end of my turn.
The next one lurches forward at Kyrie. Wow. And misses completely.
Dominicus, seeing the reckless display of magic that was just unleashed by Javier, raises his paws in the air and channels the name of Saren Ray into his allies. Everybody heal for 15. Dominicus will also speak the name of his ring and draw forth his shield as a free action.
Yeah?
Apparently the ghost cats do not like that.
Yes. The shadows next to you start meowing.
Incessantly meowing.
Yeah. Ghostly
Mewling.
meows fill the hallway. Leading us to Kathos.
Kathos is gonna walk forward and try and protect Kyrie by swinging at the ghost right in front of or beside her.
How long does your magic fang last? Let's see. Okay, that's a minute per level. Yeah, it's going by now. Alright. For the first attack, say 1 to 20 is a miss. First one hits. second. Hits.
These things can't bleed, can they?
As you see it get struck by the attacks, you do not see any blood. Alright. However, Kathos, you manage to tear out chunks of ectoplasmic ooze as the creature fades out of existence and dissipates.
Nice. Yeah, I was wondering, does being an outsider have like any specific effect like against ghosts, considering like, you know, he's from another plane too?
Not necessarily. Being an outsider is a little different from being incorporeal.
Yeah, the description of how eidolons are created always like really confuses me. Because it's like, you know, they're formed by the thought and imagination of the summoner, like from primordial energies from a specific plane. So it's like, you know, I imagine whenever they're in their home plane, they're just like, you know, energy floating around.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, did they like know something about ghosts?
Spoopy ghosts.
I mean, I guess that would be two different planes. They're from, you know, an energy plane, and the others are from like a spectral plane or whatever. You get the fuck out of here.
Javier. One of the shadows flies rapidly at you. It's a 12 hit your touch.
Hang on one sec. I think so? Yeah, I'll just go with yes, I think so. Does my armor count for my touch defense, or no? Oh, no, it
Only
doesn't.
your dodge and dexterity.
Oh, okay, yeah, so that should just be an 11. Yeah, so 12 should hit.
I was about to say, it's right underneath your AC. It says touch.
Yeah, but for my shit's still fucked up. It's not adding my dexterity mod, but yeah, it should hit.
Alright. You feel an icy chill as the ghostly claws reach into you and suck 2 strength out of your body, giving you 2 strength damage.
Slurped you.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
This guy knows what I'm talking about. Alright, I marked it off.
Oh god, there's another one. They're coming to boop you on your snoot.
Ooh, I feel so weak.
Another ghost reaches out towards you, but cannot quite reach you. Kyrie.
I'm just gonna take a step back and just hold.
What are you holding for? Or just not doing anything?
No, she's gonna hold. Just stand. She understands the fact that they're standing next to a cleric.
Alright. Javier.
If I step back, I step here, does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
If you 5-step, then no.
Okay, I'm gonna step there and toss a jolt at this one. So it's gonna be a ranged touch. I'm just gonna roll that. $16. To touch on this one.
Alright.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Ooh. I don't know what you just did. Okay.
They're incorporeal. He has to roll a percentage die to see whether or not anything can hit them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
shit.
exist on 2 different planes at the same time, so there's a random chance that you'll like swing at them whenever they're not in our plane.
Oh, okay, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna roll the damage.
Okay.
Dominicus would actually know this, so that way I'm not like breaking character. Yeah, Dominicus would be well versed in the ways of the undead, being a cleric, obviously.
Yeah, it's definitely something you would know.
Especially as a cleric of Serenray who abhors all forms of undead.
Huzzah, 4 damage. The most I can deal on that spell.
However,
Huzzah.
it is enough. Yes, the electricity surrounds the shadow, and it fades. Leading us to Dominicus.
Dominicus raises his head and lays his eyes upon the remaining 2 undead. Raises his holy symbol high into the air. And channels the name of Serenray into the undead, forcing holy energy into them. They take 15 damage.
I think that's a DC will.
Yeah, receive a will save for half damage.
I think I should have it.
Yeah, that definitely hits for 1.
Alright. So it should be 8.
Yeah, it's DC 15 apparently. Plus half my character level, so that would be 13, plus my charisma would be another 2, so 15 would be the modifier for it.
So first one makes it, second one makes it. Alright. Holy energy surrounds one of the shadows, and it explodes in a holy burst of light. The one next to it shies away and attempts to recede towards the wall, trying to avoid the light, only to be stopped by its own burst. Kathos?
Okay, this is gonna step in front of Dominicus and hopefully smash it in the face. Or ectoplasm.
Alright, roll 'em. Two claws strike through and tear the ghost to what should be shreds, but instead is more like tearing out lines out of it until its form breaks away and dissipates.
Ah. Foul creatures.
I'm gonna look into the sarcophagus that I was trying to look into earlier before all that happened.
Give me a reflex? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh Jesus!
Fucking reflex save. Stop desecrating corpses.
I have no shame.
Alright, Javier. How are you planning to look through it? Are you like opening it? Are you looking it over? What are you doing?
Yeah, you said it was already open.
Slightly ajar.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just.
Dominicus strongly requests that we stop desecrating graves. I can feel the eyes of Saren Ray upon us.
But these were evil creatures in here.
That's where the ranger's gonna be.
What?
No Walker Texas Ranger fans?
I'm gonna throw the sarcophagus open, if possible, or just like the best way I can open it and like look through it.
Alright. You open up the sarcophagus. Actually, you know what? Give me a strength check to pull aside this stone sarcophagus.
Oh, I have a -2. Does that damage go away, or is it still there?
It's still there.
Oh, okay.
It's
If I
actual
shoot you in the head and then combat drops, does it go away?
Okay, hang on one sec.
Yeah, this is not temporary, it's actual damage. Javier,
You
you
break your
nearly
arm.
wind yourself attempting to budge this stone.
It's like the scene from Ghost in the Shell where she rips open the tank, your arm just comes off.
Like, you've seen those videos of people breaking their arms doing arm wrestling?
That almost happened.
You know what? Roll me one more just to confirm.
Okay.
Javier,
Yeah.
you feel your arms growing weak,
Oh
your
no.
bones growing brittle, but you stop just in time.
Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna cast detect magic. Can I
You
do
detect no magic in the sarcophagus.
that? Okay. All right. I'm gonna look at Dominicus and say, "Well, cleric, if you don't want to search these, seems there's not much I can do on my own. So, where to next?"
Give me a perception check.
Dominicus says, it's not that I wouldn't like to see what's inside, and as he clutches his holy symbol, he says, it's just that I can't.
8.
Anybody else?
Yeah, hold up.
Hello.
Dominicus's hood is in his face.
Alright. And finally, a knowledge history.
I got that in spades.
Would anybody like to assist?
I'll assist. You're welcome.
Thanks, brah.
Javier is misinforming you, so you can't quite remember with him spouting off that he thinks that these carvings and the statues depict a jackal.
It's a jackal. A jackal?
It's totally
Exactly.
a jackal. You know what those
However,
are, right? Jackals?
you and Kyrie tend to spout off a few names, can't quite remember, but you recognize the statue, Dassalon, the rune well. You remember now. This was a rune lord. However, his
Dominicus
name
pays a little.
escapes you.
It's a jackal. Alright, Dominicus relays this information to the rest of the party. Well, Kyrie already knows, but yeah.
Oh, well, since he's a jackal, I think his name is probably Anubis.
Dominicus slaps Javier. It's not an old bus.
What was
Javier's-
that?
Let's. Javier, give me a strength check to stay standing.
Tiny paw slap and he goes down.
All right, Javier, you manage to keep your feet, but you stumble.
Oof.
We're dealing with a rune lord here. We have to be serious. I can't quite remember what his name is, but I remember that they're not anything that we want to deal with. Or that we're even capable of dealing with.
Well, I think we've opened all the doors on this floor, huh? Who's that person that the goblins keep talking about? Rip Nugget? Who is this Rip Nugget?
He's one of the goblin leaders.
Maybe we should try to find him.
Dominicus recalls that they were called Big Gugmut, Korovus, Vorka, Rendwaddle, Gutwad, Rip Nugget, and Brethasmus. And Brethasmus was a bugbear, which I believe we already killed.
Let's try to find this Rip Nugget.
Okay, well, I guess we should get out of here then. There's not much more to be done here.
Very well then.
Let's see how you do that.
What, move them all at once?
I was waiting for you to like throw him into the wall.
It's happened.
Oh, I know about it, yeah. Tell you what. Give me one last perception as you guys leave the room.
— 16.
I had to see something. With my kitty eyes.
Okay, Dominicus. Something caught your eye on the western wall.
Dominicus is going to peer over it with his eyeballs.
You spend a little bit of time searching and find, much like in the other alcoves, a piece of stone that has just enough room for you to stick your fingers in and pull back.
Dominicus pokes at it with his paw. Tries to pull it free.
Pulls free, revealing.
I'm going to speak the name of my ring and drop my shield as well, so it's not all up in my way.
WTF.
WTF, mate.
What just fucking happened?
Exactly what you think happened. There we go.
WTF, mate.
That should line up.
There's a thing. I found the thing. It's a thing and I found it.
Oh shit. Hey, Kyrie, Katos, we found something. Or Dominicus found something. I'm just following him around. Oh, which one do we go to?
Which way should we go? There seem to be two ways.
Let's just take them one at a time.
Well, I guess we should go straight ahead first. Dominicus is going to get up there behind. With Kyrie.
Alright, Kathos. You push aside the stone door, and the sound of sloshing water fills the room. Which is
It's a pook!
almost... Oh. Pook. Yes,
It's
you
a
find a pook. But no, the sound of sloshing water fills the room, which is almost entirely collapsed into a large tide pool. What few walls do remain intact bear detailed and impressive carvings of incredible treasuries filled to overflowing with coins, gems, jewelry, and other items of value. To the east, the walls depict a carving of a towering mountain, its peak covered in the shape of a stern face just above a great palace. Below, the side of the mountain's valley cradles an immense city of spires.
Can I tell how deep the water is? By sight? Like, can I see the bottom?
You can't necessarily see the bottom. It does look fairly murky.
How murky? Like chocolate milk or salt water?
Salt water.
Okay.
Find the right thing for this. Alright. As you look down into the waters in the pool, you see what must have once been an incredible treasury. The beginning of the pool seems fairly shallow, but gradually, as it heads to the west, becomes deeper and deeper. In the shallow end next to you, you see shattered urns, crumbled stone chests, and rusted bits of once beautiful armor and weapons, and other long ruined treasures. However, there is one thing that stands at your attention. As soon as I can find the. We'll just use this one.
Dominicus turns to Javier and says, "For God's sakes, man, please use that song you use."
Okay, but I don't have too many more songs left today, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink, nod, nod.
I understand you have to save your voice.
So so Javier's just gonna go. He's gonna strum his harp and just sing.
Ocean Man.
He's just gonna sing. Holy diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? Ride the tiger, you can see his stripes, but you know he's clean. Oh, do you see what I mean? Gotta get away, gotta get away. Holy diver. Yeah.
So Dominicus and Cathos are taking gills, and then they dive into the water. Dominicus can overcome his hatred of water if there's money involved.
Javier's gonna take gills as well and wade into the shallow bit.
Actually, I may have made this slightly too big. There you go. Alright. Sitting in the water seems to be a large, coral-encrusted helmet, sized for a giant. The helm measures nearly 5 feet across, and its full face guard bears an expression of a twisted rage and fangs. The helm itself appears to be made of gold.
Dominicus comes back up out of the water. We can't leave it.
Go get it.
It's 5 feet big.
5 feet big? Like it's a 5-foot golden helmet?
Yeah, it's made for a giant, Dominicus yells.
There's no way we can get that. Look, I almost broke my arm opening that sarcophagus earlier.
Earl, what's the weight on that thing?
As far as a guesstimation, let's see, what would that be?
5 foot solid
Let's-
gold crown.
Yeah, I guess appraise. What's
Okay.
your? Yeah. Do you
I
have
can
good
do that.
appraise?
Oh yeah.
Okay, appraise.
Bah, of course I roll a goddamn 5.
I might have a praise. Give me a sec to look around.
I'll take another fucking 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll just let him take the other one in 10 minutes. That would seem
Dominicus, give me a perception real quick. As you spend some time studying the helmet, you notice it shifts slightly.
Oh my god, it's a giant hermit crab. Dominicus starts moving out of the water.
Dominicus, no sooner can you move out of the water as a giant claw reaches out from underneath the helmet and attempts to snip at you, just barely missing you. Everyone stop there and roll initiative.
This is why I hate water. God damn it. Cookie.
You hear it coming from underneath the helmet.
The cutest Pokemon ever. Bubbles frothing from its tiny mouth.
Kathos.
Although, I guess this would be a Kingler.
You can start us off.
I always thought the cutest Pokemon was Grubble.
I mean, like Gen 1.
Cutest Pokemon is Muck, let's just be honest.
Kathos is going to climb out of the water and get on the land.
It's gonna take an attack of opportunity at you.
I meant Snubble, not Grubble, by the way.
.24 hits. He reaches out with one of his claws and grabs Kathos by the leg. Kathos, you take 10 damage. Plus. Does a 12 beat your CMD? I don't think so. You manage to break free of its grip just in time.
Dominicus is going to let out a yelp and scurry out of the water as quickly as he can.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna try to shoot it with a crossbow.
The bolt dings off of the helmet.
Javier is going to take a few steps back and he's gonna toss a jolt at the crab.
Pretty sure that's gonna hit considering it's in water.
Oh yes, it hits.
Four damage. Max damage 4.
It's super effective.
It is super effective.
Take that, Crabby.
It makes a gurgling noise as it's hit by the lightning.
Dominicus says, crab boil anyone?
Oh my goodness. Have you guys been playing with a invisible token this whole time?
Yes. Oh, there it is.
Hey, invisible crab! He's come out of stealth.
God dang it.
So,
Why didn't you guys tell me?
I thought we couldn't see him because he was underwater. Helmet crab.
I thought you were trying to get us to use our imaginations.
Alright.
Oh
No,
god,
that's
he's a
why
head
I
crab.
made the whole joke about Krabby. Because it was actually a Krabby token I put in.
Yeah, I could see him in the turn order, but I couldn't see him on the board.
Wrong friggin' layer.
Yeah, no, he's not on the turn order.
It's fine.
You doof.
Jiminy Christmas.
You sold good,
Alright.
you sold good.
Alright. The crab scuttles forward through the water. And reaches out to Kyrie.
The fuck is wrong with you?
13 does not wait, does 13 confirm?
Fuck no.
Alright.
It's gotta be a 15 or over, right?
Kyrie, you take 11 damage. However, a 30 does beat your CMD, as you are now grabbed, as the crab holds tight to your leg, gripping you by the ankle. Its crushing claws sending searing pain up your leg.
Kathos is going to step forward and protect Kyrie and smash the crab. So.
Does not confirm. However, deal a large chunk of damage to the crab. The crab spits and gurgles water in foamy bubbles as you tear at its legs and claws, leading us to Dominicus.
Okay. We all know what's coming next. Dominicus, seeing his half-sister damaged, raises his hands in the name of Saren Ray and channels energy into her. Oh, well, 8's better than nothing. Also, that's everybody, you know. All allies.
Kyrie, you have a rather large-sized crab holding tight to your ankle.
I'm going to roll a CMD to try and get out of it. CMB.
You struggle and you squirm, but you can't break free.
Javier's gonna toss another jolt at it. So he kind of casually lifts his hand above his right hand above his shoulder. Little electric crackle forms, and he throws it at the crab. Missing completely.
I mean,
one
it's
capital
wearing
D20.
it's wearing gold, so I mean,
I rolled a 5 to his touch.
Even in its current state, the jolt is just completely off kilter and hits the stone wall behind it.
yeah, it is wearing a giant electric conductor. So if you can roll anything over like a 10, you should hit it.
The crab is going to attempt to pull Kyrie down into the water with it. Kyrie. It pulls you down. Gripping tightly at your ankle, tearing the flesh and bone, dealing 11 damage.
Kathos is going to walk towards the crab and swing and attack it with his claws.
Kathos, in the nick of time, you come up to the side of the crab, find an opening in its carapace, tear deeply into it, and tear it in two pieces. Kyrie, the claw, still attached to your ankle, falls loose. You can hear
Hey, what is a potion of cure moderate light wounds? Moderate wounds, my
2d8 plus 3.
Dominicus gives Kyrie a potion of cure moderate wounds from his backpack for her to quaff. Okay, so this crown is like too large to carry, right?
You can tell that it probably weighs several hundred pounds. You could probably carry it out, but you would need some help.
I mean, if all four of us carried it, then we could get it out of here, but then we can't really fight, so we have to clear this place if we want to get this thing out of here, guys.
Yeah, you'd have to all grab it, drag it down the hallway, set it down every now and then.
I have an 8 strength right now.
I would not advise you try, Javier.
Yeah, no, I'm
You
gonna,
just slow them down.
yeah, Kathos is, like, gonna make up for your slack, don't worry. But, I'm gonna go ahead and make a note of it, so that way we can come back. Dominicus pulls out a piece of parchment and starts to scribble on it.
However, you can provide a perception if you'd like to spend a few more minutes searching the pool.
There's another goddamn crab in there. I better see it. I know what I'm looking for now. Also, who wants grilled crab?
I'd love some.
Alright, you'll spend about 13 minutes searching through the pool, and you uncover a fairly vast amount of riches. You find 3,500 silver pieces, 630 gold pieces,
Wait.
3,500 silver, 630 gold,
Okay.
40 precious stones, and a jade amulet that seems to have a magical aura about it.
Javier asks to see the amulet.
You already have one.
Yeah, but I need to identify this one.
Dominica says, let's let Kyrie try first. She never gets to try.
Okay.
Dominica hands it to Kyrie. Wait, is it Arcana or Spellcraft?
Spellcraft.
Oh, well shit, roll a Spellcraft check. I'll assist.
What's your plus to spellcraft? Good enough. We'll take it. All right. You recognize this as an amulet of natural armor +1.
You can keep that.
Kyrie, you should wear that.
Yeah, that's what Javier says as well. That should be for you. Oh, that's not gonna stack with my my bard buff though.
That's alright. She can take reach and give her a fucking crossbow +5 extra range.
Okay, right on. I was just making sure you guys knew that.
Hold on, no, I gotta equip this thing to her.
Can we go ahead and split the money up? I'll take 200 and 1100 of the silver. I'll take 200 of the gold and 1100 of the silver. That'll leave 430 and 2400 for you guys.
And Dominicus, when you're ready, I'll give you the rest of the appraise on the helmet.
Yeah, it's not letting me do this thing for her shit.
Let's see. Let me have there.
Yeah, it's only letting me set it as shield or armor, and I have to set it as one of those for it to apply the actual AC bonus, it looks like.
You could set it as a other magic.
Doesn't it still require you to do that?
And then don't really use like the shield or armor thing, just like go to your defenses and just add it as a bonus
Oh
as a
shit,
+1.
that's rough to keep track of, but alright, we'll do that.
Or you can make a buff, but
We'll
it's
just,
easier to do it as natural.
yeah, that's what I did before, but I was trying to make it work the right way, but okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's there now. Yeah, we can divvy up the gold real quick, and I'll do another perception check on that thing real quick. Here we go. Or
Yeah, I'll
appraise.
just accept your appraise from earlier. Just say that now you've spent enough time on it. Well, we'll take your one from earlier. There you go, good enough. Alright, this helmet, while it isn't made out of solid gold, does contain a good amount of bronze. you feel that you could get about 3,000 gold pieces worth of materials out of it.
Dominicus begins to salivate slightly.
However, you feel that it's weighted at an approximate 300 or so pounds. So it would take a good while to bring it up.
Well, Kathos can carry like a good, 300 pounds on his own, actually. I was assuming it might weigh more than that.
I mean, 300-pound helmet, that's still pretty heavy.
It is very heavy, and it would pretty much require all of his strength to do so, and would make him encumbered, so we'd have to help him anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, let's keep moving
Yeah.
and come back
We're
once.
definitely coming back for that, though. And,
Okay.
Where's it? What did I do with the gold?
What'd you say?
Dominicus gives Javier 200 gold pieces.
Sweet, thank you. And what?
And 1,250 silver pieces.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Shall we continue?
Indeed, Dominicus shoves the crown back into the water for safekeeping.
You open the door, revealing another small ledge overlooking the same pool that you saw before, except on a much deeper side, whereas the water may have been only a few feet at the ledge before. You can't quite see the bottom on the western side here. You know that if you were to jump in, it would probably submerge you.
Dominicus looks at Javier and says, "After you, Bard."
Well, I'm feeling a bit weak, so I don't know that I'll go in with you. However, I can help. And he pulls out his heart.
Dominicus has had enough of water today. You might not even want to waste your song.
Oh, okay. In that case.
We can
Well.
always come back down to this pool once we've checked the other areas. I need a moment.
Yeah, let's do that. My fingers are starting to get blistered.
Getting blisters on me fingers.
Just a bit.
It's too late. We're already over.
What, the trap thing?
It's too late to apologize.
It's too late.
Heading
Alright,
to the
everybody
stairs.
heads back up the stairs.
Indeed we do. Till we come back for that glorious 3,000-pound crown.
Oh yeah,
I'm getting me some of that.
got to.
It's 1,000 gold apiece.
Right? Yeah. No, Javier's totally down after he recovers some of his brittle bone problem.
Kathos has decided to take to the skies and fly around the island.
Gathos, what are you doing? Get back in.
You'll never catch him.
Well, I'll catch you.
And then darkness.
Goodbye, Gathos. Characters.
Suddenly, Kathos reappears from the astral plane.
Seems there was a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, he left the toaster on at home. He had to go back there real quick.
And he's back.
Alright, Dominicus is gonna open this door to get the hell out of here.
You open the door, revealing the same room with the same
With the
dead
same
research.
rotting dead mage. Yeah, good job, Hobby.
I wonder what happened to her.
Dominicus says, you did!
That's an awfully strong accusation.
Don't make me use Zone of Truth.
And everyone heads upstairs.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Let's find this rip nugget.
Oh yeah!
Everything is blurry as fuck. I think we all got drunk. Okay, there we go.
I got to put my glasses on.
Take off the beer goggles.
Oh wait, we were already here. Dominicus says.
Wasn't there another staircase going up?
I don't know, but there's still this door here that has something evil behind it.
Yeah.
Hold on, Kyrie's loading the map up. It's not showing here yet.
All good.
Also, is there any way that you can give us like a full showing of every place that we've been to, but keep the places that we haven't blacked out? 'Cause I'm starting to have trouble keeping track.
I feel like there was an upward staircase that we like didn't go up. One of those rooms.
I'll have to see about that because it's kind of weird with the way that they work the fog of war.
Okay, do you know where we haven't been? Because you can just paint a black square on an upper layer over it and then reveal the rest of the map.
That's just where it gets weird.
Well, just
hold
then shit. Tell me where we haven't been yet. I know this door here hasn't been opened yet.
Yes, you'd remember that the door that is nailed shut you have not opened.
There's something in there that I feel like we should dispatch.
Alright, well, it's going to take someone of great strength to peel back the boards. I kind of wink at Kathos, like, give him a little, yeah, you know who I mean.
Kathos, you struggle at the door, but can't seem to rip it free. Javier, you do think that, however, you could spend some time pulling the nails out with a disabled device.
All right. Well, let me try that. I'm gonna cast Canny Effort on myself. And hang on one sec. $13.
You managed to pull one or two of the nails out. Kathos, you're going to try destroying the door.
She said yes.
Alright, Kathos. You managed to tear into the door. 1, 2 strikes. At the second one, it breaks free from the hinges. And you hear a loud whinny.
Evil horse!
The horse stamps its hooves and snorts at you, stamping over and over. It looks down at you, bearing at the creature that just tore through its door.
You mean it looks up? Kathos is like 6'2".
So it's okay, about looks at you then.
Sorry though.
Is that Rip Nugget?
That's a horse.
You never know with these goblins.
That's a man, baby. All of a sudden, Steve Vai's Bad Horsey starts playing.
Can I roll an animal handling check?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Is this thing alive?
I mean, that's more of a heal check, but you want to get close and check it out? Alright, at least at a glance, you can tell that the horse looks very malnourished, badly beaten, and severely angry.
Diplomacy check the horse.
I
The
rolled
horse
a,
does not understand.
I rolled a 13 for my handle animal.
How are you trying to handle the animal?
I'm trying
Whoa,
to,
dude.
I'm trying to talk nicely to it. Say, oh, poor horsey. There's some grass out here if you're hungry. And not, maybe not pet it. Maybe kind of like look at it and feel out the situation a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, you can come out if you want. Or, you can leave me alone. Like, whatever you want to do, horse.
Dominicus pulls out 3 or 4 food rations and hands them to Javier. Here, try this.
Javier's gonna walk up to the horse with the food rations and gingerly hold them out to it.
The horse snorts and stomps its hooves. Give me one more handle animal.
Okay, can I cast Candy Effort on myself this time? Or do I
You're
have
gonna
time?
cast next to the horse?
Yeah. Oh, would that scare it? I'll just do it. I'll do it the old-fashioned way.
Butternuts!
12!
Javier.
We'll kick you in the teeth.
I'm just trying to feed it. Is it gonna bite my hand? What's it gonna do?
Is anybody assisting?
That's all I got, bud.
I'll take it.
So I guess we're all sitting in the back going, "Come on, horsey!"
We just want to be your friends.
This is unlike anything the horse has experienced in several days. Food, calm talking, battered, yet sweet looking faces. It very gingerly approaches Javier and takes a nibble at the food, grabbing it from his hand before shying away.
Javier's gonna gesture at Dominicus and say, "Come here. I think it might be thirsty too. Do that water thing you do, where you make the water."
Is there a bucket nearby, like in this little hole it's in?
Inside of this shack, you can find nothing more than mud and shit and blood.
Okay, Dominicus pulls his drinking cup out of his pack because that's all he has that'll hold water. And oh wait, I have a cooking pot. Yeah, I'll pull my cooking pot out and set it on the ground and wave my hand over it and cast Create Water.
Alright. A lot of the water does spill onto the ground, but I don't know if it's a gallon pot, but
No, it's not a gallon pot. It's like a small
Okay.
cooking pot. It'll hold like maybe like 2 or 3 quarts. I mean, not 2 or 3 quarts, like 2 or 3 ounces.
alright, you can very easily fill up the pot.
I'm gonna take the pot and set it in front of the horse and just kind of back out of the room, let it do its thing, and say, maybe we should let it nourish itself and perhaps come back again later. I still think there's this rip nugget hiding somewhere around here.
The horse watches you as you leave and bows its head down, then hastily laps up the water.
Do you think we should nail it back in, or what?
No. I am sad to lose my pot though.
Yeah, we'll come back and get it.
When we come back for the crown.
Indeed. We got to deal with this rip nugget first.
Mayhaps we can. Mayhaps we can get the horse to actually help us carry the crown. Yes. Where are we supposed to be going now? Go run around, Bard. Look around.
As you
for us.
start to leave, the horse loudly whinnies.
It's okay, horsey. We'll be back. Should I make another handle animal check? Like, try to communicate with it or something?
You can handle animal to attempt to give it a command to stay.
Okay. Hang on one sec.
Yeah, mean, it doesn't have to stay here now. It is free.
Natural 20.
Javier, you look the horse directly in the eyes and communicate with it. It understands. You're here to help it. You make motions to stay here, and it nods its head down, rocks its head back and forth, and snorts.
You just stay there, horsey, and we'll be back, okay? Then he's gonna kind of wander off. And he's gonna leave some more food with the horse, too, to make sure it's well fed.
Is there light in this room, or is it like dark in here?
This is more of an open air area that you're in,
Okay, good.
so there's bits of light leaking in through the door to where the horse is, but the area that you're in is open-faced.
Yeah, but the room that the horse is in, it's like, you know, got light in it. It's not sitting in a dark room or anything.
It has enough light shining in through the doorway.
Dominicus grabs the pot of water and, like, slowly drags it across the floor to the outside open grassy area. Then motions to the horse, like, you know, that it should come outside. And then drops another 4 food blocks on the ground next to the water.
The horse, excuse me, gingerly follows and proceeds to eat.
Okay, one more thing that I want to do before we take off. Just in case, I'm going to use my profession. Okay, I have my healer pack on me, so I'm going to apply any salves, bandages, tinctures, or anything like that that I might apply to it to help it in any way I can.
All right. Yes, as you look over the creature, its dark black mane is covered with several cuts and bruises. You manage to apply a few salves here and there and heal up a few of its injuries.
Okay, and then we've got this last little thing. What the healer profession does, from what I was looking at, is since I have already applied healing salves and stuff to it, it increases the effectiveness of any healing spells or any other types of healing feats that I use on them. So I'm going to go ahead and pop a channel energy, because we have people in our party whom I know are damaged, so as well as the horse. So I'm going to channel energy into everybody. Now everybody heals for 11. That should put everybody all the way back up.
The horse's eyes open wide, and it makes a loud whinny, standing up on its back 2 hooves, raising the other 2, before landing down with a thud, standing tall. It looks you over and then nudges you in the shoulder.
You're welcome, little friend. You just wait here, and we'll make sure to get you back to town so that you can get some proper ownership. Someone who will actually treat you like an animal that you deserve to be treated as. Not as just some poor, cooped up work slave.
Javier's gonna say, I think I remember the goblins saying something about Rip Nugget. Or something happening, something happening on top of this place? Maybe there's a way up?
Well, where would that be?
I don't know. Wasn't there like an upward staircase that we missed or something? Or that like didn't explore?
Was it this over here? don't know where this goes.
Is this an upward staircase?
It is an upward staircase.
Ah, yeah, let's go up this one.
Alright. You head up the staircase, and it leads up to a tower. Second, I gotta roll back quite a bit here. Okay. It reveals a trapdoor in the ceiling 30 feet above. The trapdoor is, however, already open, if you'd like to climb up.
Javier's gonna climb up, but not first, because he knows better than that.
Dominicus grunts as he tries to climb in his armor.
You take a grip at the ladder and slip, and land down back on the stairs with a loud clang. Javier, you also try to reach up. It's a fairly small ladder leading up to the trapdoor, but you just can't quite get your footing. And as you try to pull your weight up, it's just not happening. Kathos, you have no problem with it. You manage to scale the small ladder up into the trapdoor, revealing what appears to be the top of a watchtower. As you look around, you see several partially empty sacks, a few spears here and there, and a couple of pieces of partially eaten pickles.
Is there anything of value up there? Dominicus yells to Kathos.
Kathos, you dig through the sacks, find scraps of oily pickle remains, but nothing of actual value. You could probably make some use of the 2 javelins you find up there. However, they are small size and seem to be nothing more than makeshift.
Well, where do we go now?
Back in the courtyard, there's one door that you have not opened here. Javier, there's one door you have not opened here.
Then let's do it.
All right.
Javier is gonna join the rest of the group and bring up the door. Be like, there's a door over there I think we haven't opened as well.
Alright. Kathos, you open the door, revealing a small room with shelves lined with crude tools, nets, and tack for goblin dogs that line the walls. To the northeast stands a large L-shaped wooden cage that contains dozens of rabbits.
Dominicus frees the rabbits.
The rabbits, huddled in the back of their cage, don't seem to want to come out.
He leaves the cage open anyway and leaves.
Javier's going to say, there's another door over here. Let me show you. It's like right there.
Better not be more pickles.
You open the door, revealing a storeroom that is half filled with crates, barrels, and large sacks of grain. A small hole has been chopped into the lower side of one of the barrels, allowing pickles and brine to drain out and giving the room a singular stink of vinegar. Yes, it was pickles.
It was Barry's red cola.
Oh, we haven't. I don't think we've explored this part over here. Yeah, it's these over here. There's a double door up here.
Moving about, trying to find where to go next. Opening the door.
Where is Rip Nugget?
Kathos, you go to open the door, but it doesn't budge. In fact, it seems locked.
Dominicus looks at Javier.
Should we roll a perception to see if there's any kind of keyhole or anything?
There's definitely a keyhole. You feel that you could likely pick the lock.
Ah, all right. Well, Javier's gonna step up. Hang on, I think I have a song pulled up. Oh yeah, I do. All right, he's gonna cast Canny Effort on himself. He's gonna strum his harp and sing Mississippi Queen. You know what I mean. Sorry, Google won't like unclick from the box. So,
It's all good.
you know, she was a dancer. She moved better on wine while the rest of them dudes were getting their kicks. Boy, I beg your pardon, I was getting mine. And then he's gonna take the skilled bonus from Weird Vibrations. $17.
Spend some time trying to pick the lock, but can't quite figure it out.
All right. Well, he's gonna do it. He's gonna try all of that one more time. Gonna even sing another weird song. Let's see. I've got 3
Breaking the
rounds.
law, breaking the law.
Whoa,
Breaking
Black
the law.
Betty. Bam lamb.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't know all the song to that, but hang on. Let me mark off this this bardic performance. Is a Bam lamb, oh Black Betty, Bam lamb, oh Black Betty, Bam lamb, Black Betty had a child, Bam lamb, damn thing gone wild, Bam lamb, oh Black Betty. That's all I know. So
I'll take it.
all right, and I've cast the Kenny effort as well.
She's always ready. And she's so rock steady.
So hang on one sec.
Well,